Boom, ba-boom, boom. I'm sitting here thinking about you. I am on the Keys Soul Care live IG so that we can connect. I'm thinking about you. I'm missing you. Yay! I adore you back, Ashley. Thinking about you, Machuratu. I love this. Hello to everybody checking in. I'm so aloha from Hawaii. Are you in Hawaii? Because I want to come visit you ASAP. ASAP right now. I'm so happy that we can connect. Can you believe it? It's January 14th. It is this very, very special day that Keys Soul Care, the full skincare line, is being launched. And y'all, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for our connection. I'm so grateful for this conversation. What's up, South Carolina? What's going on? UK is here. We got some time zones ahead. We're feeling good. I just been thinking so much about you. It's Happy New Year. How are y'all doing? How is the New Year vibes treating you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling like relieved? Are you feeling stressed? How are you feeling? Tell me how you're feeling. I see a lot of people are saying having fun. Simove is saying that we're grateful too, man. Super grateful. And that I know you can't wait for international shipping. I have to say that I keep hearing that from everybody. And I just want you to know that it's coming so soon, I swear. And I'm ready for you. So here we are, and we are just catching up. You're all over the place, but content. Yes, I feel you. Here is our beautiful Keys Soul Care candle. Thank you so much for all of the love. Oh, you stressed, Johnny Key. I'm thinking about you. Oh, I know. It's a stressful time. Look, we're dealing with a lot. It feels like the whole world is just resetting, coming to terms, purging. I was just thinking about lighting up this candle and talking about our intentions. Oh, Virtuous, you ordered yours today. Yes! I'm so grateful. I'm thinking about you. You're gonna love it. Okay? Like serious. So you know the Key Soul Care, the whole point is really all about rituals. And that's why you ordered yours too? I couldn't pronounce your name though. It's like Etbal, Etbal. I love you. But Key Soul Care is all about rituals. And the reason why I'm so crazy about rituals is that I just feel like we're not, from the beginning of our lives, we're not really taught about how to create space for ourselves and protect our space, right? I mean, look, Lord knows I know better than anybody that for so long, I didn't protect my space. I didn't even know I had the right to protect my space. You know what I mean? So we need to switch that up. And so that's why Key Soul Care is so powerful, because it is really these offerings. That's why I call them offering. It's like the offering for us to accept this time and this space to create the wellness and the peace of mind and just strengthening ourselves as much as possible every day. So we know that that's why each offering has a mantra. And this beautiful candle's mantra is I shine at full wattage. Yes, protect our space, our spirit, and keep a pure heart. The only Ashriya word, and your name is gorgeous. Have you smelled this candle, by the way? I love it so freaking much. All right, so we're going to light that candle. We're going to light this candle with our mantra, I shine at full wattage, right now, because we are making the promise to ourselves to continue to shine. What does that mean? That means that no matter what might be getting in your way, no matter what difficulties and challenges might be happening that make you feel doubtful, that make you feel like you're not shining, that make you feel like you're not capable, that makes you feel like, you have to hold back or not be fully radiant in some way. No, we are deading that. This is 2021. We are not holding back. We are shining at full wattage. And this is our promise to each other right now, to shine at full wattage. Okay? And if you ever feel like you have to dim down to make someone else feel better, or dim down because you don't want to come off as if you're, more happier than, or you feel more confident than, or whatever, no, because we are going to absolutely make sure that each of us promises each other to shine at full wattage. Okay? So we're starting off our session like that. So this is all about ritual. This is all about mantras. This is all about what do you do that helps you continue to be your boldest, your best, your most luminous, your most radiant, your most powerful, your most confident. How do you do that shit, right? Because the world is like depressing, right? We are managing a bunch of frequencies and energies that are not even ours. They were inherited to us. They were given to us and inherited by us from a bunch of crazy people, it feels like. No? I mean, I swear, and that's why this community is so important, because we have each other to remember that there's so many of us spreading the light, and there's so many of us here to be good to not only the planet, but to each other, right? Besos back to you, my love. What's up, Aquarius? Universal, are you Aquarius too? Or we have Aquariuses in the building. Drop me some hearts, drop me some hands, drop me some stuff if you're an Aquarius, because our birthdays are coming, or they came. And oh my goodness, Priscilla is a Kundalini yoga teacher. High five. That's my vibe. So I'm thinking about you, super proud of you. And I was just wanting you to know also, like, you are such powerful light workers. You probably hear us use that word with Key Soul Care. And we're talking about light workers because that's who we all are. We all are these beautiful energies that get to go into the world and bring that light, bring that other option, that potential. You know what I mean? And every day we get to walk in that. Every day. And even when you're not feeling so bright and so light, you're still a light worker. And I feel like that's such a beautiful word. That's such a beautiful way to look at ourselves and to bring ourselves out and remind ourselves that every day you are bringing the light. You are working the light and you are bringing it through for everybody. So thank you to all my light workers. Everyone who's here is a light worker. Everyone who supported Key Soul Care. And in fact, one of the magnificent light workers that I just adore so much, I think, is going to jump on with me, and I'm super excited about it. Oh, you are a light worker, Natalie. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to be hired. You are born a light worker. Feel me? So that's who we are. So I think Emilia, who is an amazing light worker who I've actually admired and watched for quite a long time, is going to jump on this live with me. And then I'm going to jump in with anyone who's on here and get a sense. I'll pick a few people, and I want you to tell me, how are you being a light worker? Which of these mantras are resonating with you? Like, this is the Aura Mist, which I love. Hold on, let me take it out the thing. Look, it's fresh. It's fresh. And you too can get this right now. Reviving Aura Mist. And it's so beautiful. When it's on your counter in your house, you are going to feel so royal. You know what I mean? You are going to feel so ceremonious. So this, this is my... Can you feel it? This is my joint. And this is, I'm free as the air. How are you free as the air? How are you maintaining that in a difficult time? How are you reminding yourself that you are completely who you want to be, who you need to be? You have what you need inside of you. This smells like rose. Somebody asked. Oh my gosh, Alexandria, you just ordered it today. I'm loving you and I'm loving it. I swear it smells so good. It smells like beautiful rose petals.
Oh, and it just, rose. I remember when I read the first time that the reason, because I always am like, why do we do the things we do? So why do we give people roses? I'm like, do we just give people roses because it's Valentine's Day and someone told us to, or like why? And I'll never forget when I first read that rose is really a heart opener. That's why the rose chorus is so beautiful, but it's a heart opener, and so it allows you to feel and receive this love for you, this love inside of you. You know what I mean? So that's what this smells like, and we are free as air. And I'm looking for my light worker, Emilia, to hit me with a request so that I can bring you in, because I would love to talk to you, sis. I've been vibing with your honesty and your realism and your beautiful hippie freshness, your hippie hoodness, because that's what I call myself, hippie hood. You know what I mean? I want to know your questions. I really want to know which mantras resonate with you. I want to know how you're feeling. How are you making it through these times? What are your secrets? What are your secrets? Yes, South Africa's in the building. Okay. All right, I got you. 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 I got you, mommy. I got you. Wait, what do I do? Okay, I got you. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you.
Finally.
Ah, there goes my babe. See you.
I'm so happy to be part of this. Oh my goodness.
You are so, so special.
And every time, before we actually connected, and I just watch you, and I would just repost you because I love what you're talking about, and I love what you're representing, and I'm loving how you're just so you, 100%, no holding back ever. You know,
Yeah. Yes.
how do you
Thank
do that?
you. That
How do
means
you
so
do
much
that?
from you.
Thank you, thank you.
Like, I mean, honestly, I guess part of it is, my sun sign is a Sag, so we can't help but be true to ourselves.
Thank God.
But really, I think the other thing is there was so many years where I, like pushed down who I was, down deep, deep, deep into the core to, kind of appease other people and, feed into the idea of how other people viewed me and stuff. But I realized I was miserable. And
Seriously.
I just decided to say it. I mean, to put it
Please.
bluntly,
Yes,
like,
please. Can we all say please?
like sometimes you just gotta say it.
Write
And
in the comments. What's up?
yeah,
This is
and
a
I
thing.
think that really helped me, to just be like, because the reality is none of these people have to wake up and be me. I have to wake up and be me. I have to live every single day as me, and they don't. And it doesn't serve me to, like force myself to be something that I'm not, or to present myself in a certain way just to make other people happy if I'm not happy,
Yeah. But how did you like do you feel like because you from Brooklyn?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, everybody always thinks I'm from Brooklyn all the time. Like you from Brooklyn, right? Which I'm close. I'm from Harlem and Hell's Kitchen, so it's all close.
We got a similar vibe.
Definitely, without question. So, but I mean, like, why do we get into this thing that we feel like we have to please everybody? Like, is that who? What? When does that happen for you? Was that people? Did you notice maybe people in your life doing that? Do you feel like we're told that women are supposed to please? Like, where does it come from that we feel like that's what we're supposed to do?
I think it's definitely a combo of like people around us, like our close friends, family, who we go to school with and stuff. But also like society. I think society really does push this message that women are supposed to be a certain way. And I mean, I think it applies to everybody, regardless of what your gender is, that there's this way that you're supposed to be, a woman, or the way you're supposed to be a man, or the way you're supposed to be non-binary, or, however you identify. I think there's this pressure of this is what society sees that as, and if you don't fit into that box, then there's this sense of, oh, people aren't gonna accept you, nobody's gonna like you, and all that stuff. But it's so interesting to me because for a long time I worked with children in childcare, and what I really noticed is kids are themselves. Like they're true, you know, true to who they are until somebody tells them not to be, you know? And I think we've all had somebody tell us how to be, you know what I mean? And obviously as children or teenagers, whenever the first time is that you hear that, we really internalize it, you know? And especially if it comes from somebody that you're close to, there's that piece of, well, if my mother feels like that, then why won't the rest of the world feel like that? That's my mama. That's who I can. Like, she literally pushed me out. So why wouldn't other people feel that way? But I think we're just, unfortunately, like, everybody somehow projects, right? And even our parents can sometimes project, you know, unintentionally, or even from a place of love, you know, wanting our children to be safe, to be accepted.
Right.
Yeah, you know, so they're like, well, if I tell you to be like everybody else, then nobody's gonna say nothing. And you know, but then that's like, you know, you're not letting your kid be them. So I think we've all experienced it, you know. I think some more than others, though, for sure.
So what do you think? I understand that you're pregnant, mommy.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Is this your first baby, second baby?
This is my first baby. And I'm due in March. So final stretch.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
and I think like some of what you're talking about, as you know, as a mom now, do you like, what do you think, how do you think you're going to, because a lot of times as a mom, I find myself, you know, not meaning to say things that I'm like, shit, why did I just say that? Like, I just said the damn thing that I, like, you know, my son will be doing something and he'll throw a tantrum because he doesn't want it to be, you know, whatever, he's upset. And I'm like, calm down. And I'm like, and I know that, yes, could he probably calm down, but why do we tell our kids to calm down? Like, if he's upset, let him be upset. Like, let us be in our genuine emotions. I think that's something that we do, and we've had that done, of course, everybody. Speaker, songstress, apologize. Of course, we've had those times when people are trying to tell us how to behave properly. And it's like, you know, that is, if you upset, be upset. If you pissed off and raged, be pissed off and raged. If you blissful and so joyful and happy, be joyful and happy. I think we always are told how to be. And so as a mommy now, what do you think? How are you going to kind of, you know, because sometimes things just come out your mouth that you just heard all these years. How can you help to shift that for your baby, that I'm so excited for you?
Well, I think one thing that's like, you know, that's important is to keep in mind that our children are going to be teachers for us as well. We're not just teaching them about the world or how to be in the world. They're also teaching us lessons. And being open to what is my child trying to teach me in this moment, right? And how can I learn from them in this moment, I think is key. And being honest and accountable when it comes to your humanity, I think is really important, because we're human. Nobody's going to be a perfect parent, you know. Everybody's going to mess up. But I think what, you know, and mess up in all kinds of ways, right? The little mess ups and the big mess ups. The queens. And I think we have to be open to that being okay. And the only reason I say it being okay is because if we are accountable, right, we can have those moments with our children where we're honest with them, right? Where we say, you know, I didn't respond in the best way. I responded to you from a place of, you know, whatever it may be, right? Anger, frustration, etc. Or I said to you what my mom said to me, and I'm realizing that I should not have said that. You know, it's okay for you to express your emotions. You know, having those moments where we are vulnerable enough to be honest with our children, I think is so important, and probably the one thing that is going to save me, because I'm sure I'm going to have moments where I say something that my mother said to me, you know, or that my father said to me, or whoever. And I'm going to have a moment where I'm like, oh my God, I just said that. Like, I said I was never going to do that, you know, because I think we all have that, right? Things where we're like, oh, I'm never going to be like my mother like that, or my father like that. I'm going to do this differently. And we end up doing things similarly, right? And I think it's okay that happens, but it's just about being honest and having a conversation, being okay with apologizing to your child, you know. I think that's really, like, that's key. Because let's be real, so many of our parents did not apologize.
They're like, I said so, shut up. I don't want to hear it. This is what I said, and get out of my face. You're in my way. And it's true, but this idea of apologizing, or just the vulnerability, which is the part I think that we are not often encouraged to be. So I love what you're saying about being vulnerable. I love what you already, they're on the chat saying like, wow, you're not even a mom yet, and you have all this beautiful knowledge and wisdom, and I'm so excited for you. And I think we're talking about Keys Soul Care here today, and thank you for being a part of spreading your message through Keys Soul Care. It's really about a community. It's really about uplifting each other and like learning from each other, and figuring out, like, how do you care for your soul? Because for me, although today just did launch the skincare line for Keys Soul Care, and I'm so excited. It's just an opportunity to care for yourself and your soul in a small moment. You know, sometimes we feel like, oh, we got to go all the way over here to care for ourselves, or we have to like do something dramatic to care for yourself, when actually you can just be where you are and be who you are and just have intention. So these offerings have these mantras, and this is the golden cleanser that I love so much. And the mantra on it is, I'm devoted to this moment, which I love also, because, you know, you go over, you're running in you think your head is stuck in the past, your dreams are stuck in the future. And a lot of times we miss the right now. And I notice that a lot. And sometimes I have to put my phone down and be like, stop trying to plan for the next thing. Stop trying to catch up with whatever. Your son is sitting right here playing with his little, whatever toy. Go ahead and play with him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what's some mantras or some words that you live by, or that I don't know, how do you help to remind yourself or lift yourself up?
So one of my favorite ones, especially right now, especially with being pregnant, in such a crazy time at that, is my time and my energy are a sacred form of currency, and where they're spent is chosen by me only.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. You obviously just descended down from the heavens to remind me. No. To remind me. In fact, that is obviously not said as beautifully as you, but that is one of my New Year's resolutions. My resolutions, whatever, you can make a resolution every day, by the way, is to be more conscious about my time on many, many levels. And what you just said is so good. Thank you. I need to hear that. I don't know if everybody on here probably needed to hear that too. Look, you need to write that down, boo. And so is that something that as you're making decisions, you're repeating? Is that something you repeat in the mirror? Is that something that you just, you wrote it down in your journal and you kind of left it? How do you kind of interface with that choice?
So I like to start my day with that. And also, like, if there's moments where, like, I have to, decide, where I'm going to be putting my energy, or like, as far as like a commitment goals and things like that, I'll repeat that, back to myself. And I find that since I start my day with it, and then also, like, anytime, like I said, if something comes up where I'm being asked about, can I commit my time and energy to do such and such, it really does help me to feel okay also with saying no sometimes, because, I think a lot of us feel guilty about saying no, you know what I mean? And that's been really affirming for me, especially considering, like, I know, when the baby's here and all that, there's going to be things where I'm going to have to say no, and I'm going to have to be okay with saying no, for the sake of my energy and having time for things that I need to have time for, not just want to have time for, right? And, being honest with myself that I sometimes feel guilty saying no is what helps me to come up with that, and to remember, like, my time and my energy is sacred, and it is a form of currency, and I get to choose, you know, where that goes, right? Nobody else has to live with what happens after that but me, and
Period.
I get to decide, you know.
Can you say it one more time? Because some people are saying, wait a minute, I missed it. I want to hear it again. Okay, we're going to say it one more time
Yes.
for you.
Okay. My time and energy are a sacred form of currency, and only I get to choose where it's spent.
Period. Oh, I love it so much. And you know what? When this baby comes, it's going to get easier. That's what I learned. It got easier for me.
I hope so.
to be like, you know what? No, because it's not worth it. And all of a sudden, it got really put into perspective what was worth it and what wasn't worth it. And so I love the fact that you're thinking like that right now is just a beautiful testament to you and your mind.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And your spirit. And listen, we love you. We love what you're up to. We love your candid energy. We love your family. We love how you're sharing your family and your life with us, and we really, really appreciate it. So what are you up to? What's coming up for you next? Is there anything you want us to know about that we should check out? Because we're down for you.
Wow. I definitely have some stuff in the works. A few things I'm not gonna speak on just yet.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet. You know, don't need no evil eye. But I'm definitely going to be putting out some books as so that's gonna be my other baby that comes out. And also some tools that you can utilize when it comes to your spiritual journey and practice. I find that there's so many on the market, and that's wonderful. But as a New Yorker, I do feel that we put a little special touch on things.
Yes, we do.
You know what I mean? So
yes,
I'm going to be, you know, putting out some stuff that really is going to resonate with New Yorkers in particular, but also with anybody else who is on their journey. But I feel that, like, you know, New Yorkers, we got a certain way of doing things. You know what I mean? We got a certain attitude, a certain state of mind, and all of that. And sometimes you need something that resonates with you in a different way because it's like nostalgic, you know? So I'm going to be putting out some stuff like that. But aside from that, I am still currently doing my own podcast and putting that up. Yeah, it's called Spiritual Mommy Hour. You can go check that out.
Definitely spiritual. And where do I find Spiritual Mommy Hour?
You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on iTunes. I forget what else, but those are the two main ones.
Spiritual Mommy Hour. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh.
I think it's important, you know, like little bits, because I think especially right now, so many of us are at home, right? And we're working from home or doing everything from home. So having something that you can listen to and connect with, you know, while you're making dinner or, you know, something like that, that helps connect you back to you and what you're working on is really, really important. Like one of the episodes is about shadow work, which I think is super important, you know, things like that. So I feel like, you know, little bits that people can, you know, work into their day, you know, even like I said, if it's while you're making dinner or something like that, to help you connect back to self, is really what I'm trying my best to put out. Because I just think that these times are crazy, you know, and we are so consumed with so many different, you know, aspects, whether it's the pandemic or whether it's, you know, things related to Black Lives Matter, you know, so many of us are not having time to connect back to self. And so, you know, being able to listen to a podcast that helps you do that is so important. And same thing with, you know, the books that I'm going to put out and stuff like that, you know, being able to give yourself a moment to disconnect, right? Disconnect from your phone, wherever, and read something, you know, even if it's just a few pages, can make such a big difference, you know?
Yes. So tell everybody one more time your IG Ethereal, because, you know, everybody wants to be able to follow this magnificence that's on this screen.
You can find me at ethereal.one or either real one. Everybody says it's different and it's a
Either
double
real.
entendre. So whichever you prefer, it's fine by me.
But you say it as either real or ethereal.
I switched, to be honest,
Okay.
because when I made it, it intentionally was supposed to be a double entendre,
Right,
for
right.
that very reason. Because I'm like, this is definitely both sides of me, where,
Right.
there's a little bit of ethereal, but there's also that real,
Either real.
that real one.
Listen, you're so special. I'm so happy we're connected. Thank you
too.
again for supporting and loving Key's Soul Care, and also everything that you're doing, and just inviting us into your world. We wanna know about everything you're working on, everything you're doing. We are with you. We appreciate you, and so many blessings to you and your family for your new beautiful angel on the way.
Thank you.
And it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be so magnificent. It just gets better.
You so much. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. That means so much from you. Oh my goodness, I can't lie. I can't wait till the baby's here and I can be like, do you know who sent a blessing for you? Miss Alicia Keys sent her blessing for you. You better, that you special.
Yes. So special. Thank you. Thank you
for having me. Yes.
Absolutely. Lots of love.
So much love and so much blessings. Stay safe, stay well, and thank you so much again for what you're offering, because the world needs it.
Right back to you. Talk to you soon, okay, beauty?
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that was too good. Either real, also ethereal.one. Check out, the vibes are so good. You see how beautiful it is. We're here talking about Key's Soul Care, the offerings. The golden cleanser is officially available. The mantra is, I am devoted to this moment. I saw some guys on here saying that skincare is for guys too. Do not get it twisted. Skincare is for men too. Boys, women, girl, whoever and however you identify, you deserve this beautiful soul care offering. You deserve this aura mist that's going to refresh you. You deserve to have these rituals and these times to just completely tune into you and speak forth what you want to see. This is also another one that's now available called the Luminous Exfoliator. Wow. Wait until, I swear, when I use this, instantly my face is like brighter, and it has these granules, and it's super gorgeous. It's crazy. The whole collection is beautiful, and when it sits on your tabletop, you're gonna just feel like royalty as you are. And so it says, I am layered, complex, and divine. And yes, we are. And we are allowed to be layered, complex, and divine. We are allowed to be who we are and just completely be free and experience all the sides of ourselves and be comfortable with that complexity. You know what I mean? And so that's what Soul Care is here to remind you. Yes, exfoliator is top of mind. Come on. It is so good. So just a reminder that this is not just a thing for women. This is for all of us. This is for the care of our souls. This is for our lives and our just being able to be wealthier with the energy that we have for ourselves and give. And just how Ethereal just said, she was like, my time is a currency and it's precious. It is precious. So I definitely want to bring somebody else in. I'm just going to pick anybody right here. Tell me who I should pick. Tell me what you're up to. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what mantras or words do you use to help you in this world. What tools are you checking in on in order to maintain, to create balance, to create wellness, to create wholeness for you? I see Frizz Katana. Somebody is saying to pick Andy Fed's comedy, and they going hard for you, Andy. Andy, should I come to you? Because does this even work? Wait, that's Leia. Leia, do you want me to go with you? Because every time I choose it, it says Frizz Katana is here. Let me see a few more. We got some New York. We got some The Real Percusha. All right, The Real Percusha. I'm going for you. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm getting you. I'm hitting you. We're waiting for you. We want to talk to you. We want to know how you are, where you are, what are your, oh, wait, you got to turn it around.
Hi.
Hi, what's up, beauty?
Oh, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Hang on 1 second.
All right. You gotta lock the door. Like, don't come in.
I got locked in.
Nobody.
Don't come in because I'm talking to Alicia kids.
Don't bother me right now. Oh my. Where are you?
So I'm in Canada. All the way from Canada.
Okay, that works. That's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you feeling? It's a new year. It's a new time. The world has lost its mind. Or maybe it's always been lost, and now we're trying to find it. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
I would say good. I think I'm doing okay. Definitely, taking time to journal, taking time to, just think about, what's going on mentally, emotionally, especially with the news and everything,
Right.
you want to stay grounded and you want to stay focused. I do have a vision board for 2021.
Oh,
so
can you
that
show me? Is it there?
Yes.
I did my vision board too. I think I might share it later.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so here it is. So vision board 2021, and I'm a journalist. I'm a writer, so I have stuff going on. I have my words for 2021. Accomplishments, success.
Yes.
So I have everything.
That's
I have
fire. Are you trying to move to New York?
I would want to. That's the dream.
Yeah,
that's
that's
definitely the
happening.
dream. Yep. So that's my goals, for 2021.
Now, have you always done a vision board? Because I actually just recently started doing vision boards, and I have found that they're very powerful. And I don't know if anybody who's checking in right now, have y'all done a vision board? Write us, let us know. But have you done this for a long time? Did it just start?
No, I have never. I haven't ever done a vision board ever. And I think I don't know, there's something about this year, 2021, gave me that springboard or that inspiration to just write whatever it is I want to accomplish. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's something about this year, but I've never done anything like it. So
how did you like it? How did you like it?
I liked it. It's good. It's effective. I can see things that are happening. There are things that I put onto this vision board, and I'm getting I'm reaching out to people, and people are reaching out to me, and it's happening. It's happening. So it's definitely working. So I definitely believe in that. In writing down your thoughts and writing down where you want to go, even though it's hard. But just write it down. What's the worst thing that can happen, right?
No, I love that so much. And a lot of people are saying that either they do them now, or somebody said they have a dream board. Some people have said that they used to do it but have stopped. Some people are saying that they're now inspired to do one. I think that 2021 is definitely all about manifestation. And I think that's a huge word and goal for all of us. What are we trying to manifest? What parts of ourselves are we trying to manifest? Which I think is so incredible. And there was a person that said to me one time, and I meditate on this a lot, what is the highest vision? Can you actually write down the highest vision that you have for yourself before you cut yourself off, before you say, wait, well, that's probably not going to happen. So let me keep it in the realm that feels like it might be possible for me, so I don't let myself down or think too high. If you can actually write down the highest vision of the biggest way that you could possibly think of it, even bigger than you could even think could be yours, it's a pretty crazy exercise because it's kind of scary. You feel scared about it. You know what I mean? But if you have to scare yourself, and I was watching that new movie Soul. There's the new.
I haven't watched it yet. I need to watch it. I haven't watched it yet.
It was so sweet, and I'm watching it with the kids. And the person said, it was either that or some other podcast I was listening to, and the person said, "Are you scared?" And then, and the one, and the person who she was talking to said, yes, I'm scared. And then she
Wow.
said, well, that's the only way you can be brave. And I was
Hmm.
like,
Wow. Wow.
okay,
Wow.
that's a good
Wow.
thing to remember, because sometimes we feel scared and we think that we
Exactly.
have to shrink back and shrink down. But in actuality, being scared makes you brave, because you try what you
Right.
probably were too, worried about to do, or too afraid to do.
Exactly.
So, man, I think that you're up to stuff with this vision board. I think that's a beautiful reminder to us about how we can
Absolutely.
manifest our
Absolutely.
dreams and believe in what we want, and bring
Right.
it forth. So thank you
And how
so much for sharing that.
and one question, like, how are you doing? Like, what are some things that you're journaling, and what are some things that you're, envisioning, and what are you up to?
Yeah, no, I definitely, I'm doing well. Thank you. I mean, I think that I definitely feel progression. I think that
Yeah.
we've all been grounded deeply to understand where we are on the planet and how much work
Right.
there is to be done. And the work comes from within, the work comes from
Right.
us, paying attention to ourselves, paying attention to our families, pay attention to our communities. And like, that's why this community right here, this Key Soul Care community, is so important to me. And I'm so happy you're a part of it, because it
Mm-hmm.
really is about lifting each other up and and
Absolutely.
and and learning from each other. So I'm grateful, because today is the day that part of one of my visions that I've had for a long time, which is Keys Soul Care, which is
Yes.
these beautiful offerings. It's manifested itself, and it's here today. Like, actually, you can order it on
Yep.
keysoulcare.com. You can order it on Ulta.com. So that's big, because that's a manifestation, and it's
Exactly.
here.
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
So I'm really proud of that, and I'm really
Good.
excited about that. And what I'm working on is, really I said, and when Ethereal joined right before you, I've really been recognizing that I want to be more effective and conscious about my time. And that
Right.
means the time that I'm giving myself. That means how I'm
Mm-hmm.
monitoring my time so that I'm not late. That means the time that I might need to read, or,
Yes.
do the things that, even just like, do nothing and just listen or hear or write down my
Mm-hmm.
thoughts, or just actually do nothing, because I think there's
Exactly. Right.
a big part
Right.
of actually just being quiet that is really major. So I'm working on that. I just picked up a beautiful new journal yesterday. And actually, if it was
Ooh.
here, I would show you. I like it because it has those prompts, kind of,
Yes.
like things that it kind
Yes.
of prompts you to ask. And it asked me to share how I identify myself. So that was interesting.
Mm.
Like,
Wow.
what labels, it said, what labels do you put on yourself?
Hmm. And that's so that, like, I feel like that's so crazy though, because like I feel like it's a conscious decision to constantly label ourselves in order for us not to feel judged, like in order for us not to,
To
be
justify our worth, or
exactly right.
whatever it
Right,
is
and
that
like
we do.
where did we learn this? Like where, like you were saying earlier before, like where did this concept come from? Like that we have to conform to like what's normal and what shouldn't be expressed from us. So I think that's definitely wild,
It is
and we
wild. And
definitely
our
need to really
answer
need
to
to work on it.
conforming is that. We decided
Yes,
that on the other. I'm writing it
right.
again. We will not conform, and we will not just please other people. Boom. This is our mantra today.
Yes,
We got a
connect
lot of mantras.
it. Right.
Oh, that's beautiful what you're saying. And I love that you're a writer. Do you write articles, books? Do you do research? What type of writing
I
are you doing?
I write, like, I'm a freelance writer in Ottawa, so I write to whichever publication wants me to write for. I write my own. I want to write a book. That's my dream. But I
Yes.
had just I had just graduated from journalism school last year, and so I'm just envisioning what's next for me. There's plenty of opportunities for sure, but usually I write on my own, and I just envision what's next.
Oh
But
man.
that's definitely my passion. Like I'll never stop writing. Like that's something that I've been doing my whole life, so that's definitely not something that I want to stop doing. But I want to continue that journey.
No,
for
you
sure.
keep on. You keep on. You're such a bright, beautiful, shining light. Thank you for being a light
Thank
worker.
you. It's an honor. It's such an honor to chat with you today and chat with the community. And
Thank you.
you know, I really appreciate your time. I appreciate everybody else on here too. And hopefully we
Yes.
get to connect. Hopefully we get to connect again. Who knows?
We will connect. Lots of love. See you very
Yes.
soon. So many blessings. All right.
All right.
Bye, babe. Talk to you later.
Bye.
This is so good. This is so good. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Y'all, let me pull out my lip balm, which is my favorite. Oh my God. Oh yeah, she should do an article on keysoulcare.com. That is such a good idea. I want to make sure she does. Y'all have to try this comforting balm. Smells amazing. Look at it. It's gone. This is how much I use this. It feels so good. And you know, I already told y'all that I put on up here. This is the vibe right there. You put it right up there. Just let it shine. Uh-oh. We're going to have a big clump too. Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen, I wish I could talk all day. Can you believe that we already been on 45 minutes? What? Where does the time go? Where does the time go? So we are here celebrating the launch of Keys Soul Care Skincare that has just happened today, January 14th. It's such an honor for me to share this beautiful dream with you, to create these rituals. The mantra on this is, I surround myself with things that are good for me. I surround myself with things that are good for me. And that's what I want you to do. I want us to always, always make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with things that are good for us, because we're so valuable and we're so beautiful and we're so special and we're so one of one. There's only one of you. Only. That's it. No duplicates. And there's only one. So treat yourself as that. And don't forget that our newest mantra, which whatever else we make next, we're going to have to add on to it, is look at the labels, the expectations, the pleasing of others. It's time to make sure that you are making space for yourself, creating ritual for yourself, setting intentions for yourself. Light this beautiful candle and say a small prayer about what you're grateful for. Gratitude is a crazy way to manifest. Crazy. Say thank you for what you don't have yet, because it's coming. You feel me? You feel me? Let's definitely do this so soon. Thank you for your love. Thank you for being a light worker. Thank you for joining this beautiful Keys Soul Care community. Thank you for your support for Keys Soul Care. Make sure you check out the cleanser, the beautiful Harmony mask. This mask right here, the Harmony mask, is crazy. It's so good. There's charcoal in it. After you put it on your face is looking like spectacularness. Let me show you this color real quick, because I'm just real excited. What can I say? See, look at this. Oh, look at the color of this. It's sick. It's like a glowing, gorgeous everything. And I walk in my own strength. All of these beautiful rituals are here for us, for you to really indulge and take your time and remind yourself how spectacular you are, which you are. So stay tuned. Check out keysoulcare.com so that you can definitely make sure you have the rituals and the offerings. Ulta.com. Big love to Ulta. They are incredible. And I love you. I truly, truly love you. You are light workers. You are my family. You're so special to me. And there's more to come. More music, more good vibes, more nurturing, everything. Just we're going to keep building and sharing. That's what we're here to do. This is our world. All right. Now my last intention is to continue to connect with you and for us to hold each other accountable, to be good to ourselves and surround ourselves with things that are good for us. Promise? You promise? Say you promise. All right.
and I can't wait to do it again. Let's do it ASAP.